What is this? Are you on?
No, we're gonna go shoot a video real quick.
Oh, you are?
Yeah,
you're good.
We're gonna go shoot a video. Yeah.
Technology.
Yeah.
You know, all the world's a shoot, baby.
Yeah. But dude, good to see you.
Hey,
Yeah.
nice to see you.
Always.
See you next
Same.
time.
Nice meeting you,
Absolutely,
man.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, take care. Okay, so usually, what are you
What?
talking about?
Let's die real quick.
Yeah, how do we get a viral clip? Okay, we got to talk about the
Yeah,
UFC
man gets
thing.
hit by car.
We got to create
No, I mean,
conflict by talking about how.
I think my whole vibe is no clips really.
Is no clip?
I don't know. Well, it's not clickbaity or anything. It's almost so normal. It's painful. Maybe that's the lane.
clickbait.
That's the lane I'm doing. I'm not like,
Okay.
what's your take on? I'm not trying to clip farm this. Sometimes
You're
slice
just
of
doing it for
life.
the- oh, what is this?
Oh, they're putting an LED up.
Wow.
This is the first I've seen of it.
I will say this is the most tasteful way you could do it without losing this. I thought they were going to do
I
this.
didn't know they're even gonna have the little
The thing
accent
on
of
it, I
Comedy
like
Store, because that almost
I like that a lot. It feels like it fits.
it feels like it's part of it rather than
Yeah.
kind of it's been slapped
Then
on.
like this feels like they just glued screens on.
Right.
This feels like
They had
fun.
input. They had input in the meeting.
Yeah.
They
this
go,
is like
we'll
a
do it if we could have
this
the,
is a discussion.
the circly things. Man, maybe you'll be on that
Maybe.
LED too. Are you on this one right here?
I'm on this one. It usually.
Here, do we wait for it to cycle through?
I mean, I don't
What
know.
if we're
how-
standing here for 30 minutes?
I don't. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know how long it is.
There he is.
There I
Awesome.
am. Chase Infinity.
Yeah, you switched genders for this one, right?
A coming of age story. I mean, I guess Deli Boys is kind of a coming of age story.
Is that pretty much Handmaid's Tale?
Yeah, no,
Vi-
it's like a continuation. Yeah.
It's like Gen V.
Yeah, kind of. I
Huh.
think, yeah. It either happens after or before, but I'm pretty sure it
Right.
happens.
It's like you want Smallville handmaids.
Yeah, like people were like, we love Handmaid's Tale, but we need it to
Can
be
we see them in
younger."
high school?
Yeah,
Can
that
we
is
see,
like a lot of
Can
what.
we see them get oppressed in high school?
That is kind of a lot
Yeah,
of what
yeah.
networks do talk about.
We want
Of
to see
like-
them sad, but also super sexy.
How do we get a younger market? Also, what is this? What is the Pac-Man
Oh, I'm gonna
thing?
watch that.
This
That's
is-
huge. This is my favorite show.
This is just for Fahim to farm footage that he can then make into a wallpaper.
I love dials.
Yeah, dude, this would go so hard on
It's the Autism Channel.
on a PC. The wallpaper.
Yeah, that's a lost art,
screensaver?
huh? No one really does that anymore.
No one does wallpapers or screensavers anymore.
I want to bring it back. Or what if that's a Samsung TV channel, just wallpapers from the 90s?
This is Roku City that we're watching.
I
right now?
love Roku City.
Oh.
Can they make a movie where they get transported into Roku City?
Bro, that's actually a great idea for a movie.
Well, Roku, it has to be like a Roku exclusive.
But an idea of like people who are watching Roku and it's like Hot Tub Time Machine or something like that, and you get sucked into the TV, and now you're living in Roku City, and Roku City has all the same problems as a regular big city.
Yeah, like
So
fentanyl
like,
and stuff.
there's crime, there's all sorts of crazy shit happening.
Hey, bro, when's your ad?
When's my ad?
People are gonna
dude?
think that we're lying, but I've seen you on here.
Yeah, it was on here when I was walking over here. It was on that. I saw it on that side. But this is like the big.
This is like you saying,
This is like the
my
big-
girlfriend is real from the other school.
I promise she's real. I
She
promise.
just goes to another school, but she's definitely real.
Okay. But also, like, what a good get for Pride.
Oh,
you
this,
get
this
this big of a
board?
billboard.
Yeah, good for them.
It's just amazing.
You think they had to pay?
I don't know.
Hey, we're in the Hulu
We're in the Hulu
chunk.
world. Okay, we're in the Hulu chunk. This could be something. Maybe
I
we're
feel like
right-
you're next.
Do you think we're next? Come on, please, for the
Come
show.
on.
Oh my God, we
Oh.
might have to dip.
God dang it.
We might have
Maybe
to
on the
leave.
way back.
Maybe no, it'll definitely play. But they're going hard on these screensavers. I think these wallpaper things. I think this is empty ad space that they haven't.
They
been
haven't
asked
sold it
to-
yet?
Yeah. Oh, I think I'm after this.
Here we go.
Yeah, because I remember the last time
Here-
it was.
When it comes on, you got to look at the orb, you know?
Oh, I will look at the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. Okay, come on.
I feel it.
Please, for
After
the love of
lava
God.
lamp.
For the love of God,
This will
give
cut
me
together
something.
nice. Don't worry, I'll
Oh,
super-
you'll
I'll
cut
super
around it?
Yeah, I can cut around it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Don't act like I don't have Da Vinci.
Don't act like
I
Daddy don't
Da
have
Vinci
Da
Resolve.
Vinci. Oh, come
Okay,
on.
okay.
Okay, then let's just walk slightly.
I feel, yeah.
You know, maybe it
okay.
feels that we're thirsty.
I'll let you know.
It feels that we're desperate, and it's like, oh no, we're not going to give you that. You know?
Yeah,
You can
the
sense
billboard sees a camera and it says
Yeah,
we're not going to do it because
It can sense a desperation because we didn't pay for it. But that is cool that they have this big digital billboard. That is pretty
Yeah.
awesome. It's going to be so cool. Oh man.
It's gonna bring in so much money too.
But during season 1, it was very like that was the coolest thing to be like at the Comedy Store doing a show, and then you walk
being
outside.
on a giant
yeah,
billboard right across the street.
that was definitely like that, and we had like a video in Times Square, so we went to Times Square.
Oh, nice.
And we were like, we got like a video of us and pictures in front of it. It was so amazing, dude.
You can clip; it'll pick it up. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Oh,
hold
okay,
it.
okay.
Like you can just clip it on your thing.
Okay. But yeah, it was amazing. It was so fun being in New York and seeing it on Times Square because it's so huge.
Oh, I know.
Sensory overload. It'll probably show up on the way back. I feel like what they do for these ad buys is like when they first buy it, it happens like every 2 minutes. And then the longer in the deal, they space it out. So it'll be like every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes or whatever. So I think that's what it is. Okay, come on. Come on.
I've only been on the one when we were for GOATFACE down the street.
Oh yeah, that one, but that's a really good one.
Well, that's the Viacom one.
That's right off of La Cienega or Crescent
But
Heights.
it's not a giant LED, man. Giant LED is
That is true, but the
that's next
benefit
level.
of having a stagnant billboard is it's just there.
Is that no one's waiting?
Yeah, you don't have to do this thing that we're doing, this
Right.
desperate thing of waiting every 10 minutes.
It'd be funny if you were waiting in front of like an actual print billboard waiting for it to change. You go, no, in a month it's gonna change.
But we actually have had weirdly, a lot of billboards for the show.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the marketing push this go around is bigger than maybe the last
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Because they're like, it's an established thing, let's go hard, which is usually not the case. Usually they do less. But
Deli Boys, by the way.
Deli Boys on Hulu,
Yeah,
season 2
yeah.
right now.
Check it out.
What's going on with you, dude?
Not much, same stuff.
Same
Just,
stuff?
spots around town,
Yeah.
and then I'll start going on tour mid-July.
Oh yeah,
So,
I saw the tour dates. How early are you setting those up?
You know, it's been I've had so much lead time for this that
Yeah.
I'm comfortable going out. It's funny, by the time I felt like I was ready to go out, I told my agents, and then they're like, all right, we'll start setting it up. The earliest they could do it was still like 3 or 4 months later than I wanted to. So I'm like, that's a good problem to have.
Because now you're like
more time rather than
yeah.
less, so that I don't have to be like, hey, what do you do for work for 35 minutes?
Yeah, so
you know?
you're like beyond like
I'm
you
ready.
can just get up there, do the hour, leave.
Yeah, but now it's always kind of nerve-wracking when you start for the first time because I have an idea of what the flow is going to be. It's my approximation of it. But you don't really know until you start hitting or going to your
doing
first
it a
city,
bunch, yeah.
and then between show 1 to show 3 to show
Yeah.
5, then city 2. So now,
It'll take the first weekend, I'm sure.
yeah,
And then you'll
well,
have
every
like a
city will
really-
get tighter, but
Yeah.
I think the first 2 or 3 cities is where I will really kind of figure out the flow and set list.
Yeah.
Because right now it's just my
Just like chunks of
estimation. I have
things,
great pieces,
Yeah.
but what's the best way to slot them?
And the glue, that
The
kind
glue,
of
yeah. Like, and then also sometimes you have bits that are great in a 15-minute set.
But they don't work
They
in the
don't, but they
hour.
don't fit in the hour. It just
Yeah.
it gives people whiplash.
Yeah,
Or it's too
yeah.
jarring,
Sure.
or it's just too silly and non sequitory, and there's no flow.
Yeah,
of what they're talking about.
I just did La Jolla,
Yeah.
the Comedy Store there.
I love
and
La Jolla. That's
so
where
fun.
yeah.
So fun. And I hadn't, because we were doing the press run for the show, I hadn't done an hour in a long time.
Yeah.
And so going there and doing that, yeah, that first hour I was like, it was good, but I was like, oh, everything's like,
It's kind
I
of
need to
it's
reset
herky jerky.
everything,
It's almost like
yeah.
you have a bunch of Lego pieces and you just
Yeah.
dumped it on the table.
yeah, essentially. Where they had a good time, they don't know.
They don't. Yeah.
But then,
they don't know it could be better.
Yeah, after the first show, I was like, oh, I gotta move. This thing is like too weird to be up this early in the set. I gotta move this back.
Sometimes I'm
Stuff.
like, and then I really offended them with this one. I lost all the goodwill I had with this job.
Yeah.
I lose that, they still think I'm a good person.
Yeah, and then also there's a thing of like, you know, a whole show, like you have feature and the host or whatever. By the time it gets to you, you can sense like, okay, like they're like wrapping up energy-wise.
Oh.
Like they're like, okay, I could do 30 more minutes, but it would be diminishing returns, and so you have to
They're
make
getting
that
tired.
decision.
Like baby's getting tired.
Baby's getting tired, so you go like, okay, is it better to have like 50 minutes and have it just rip, or do an hour and 20, and then kind of have it like dip in energy?
I mean,
because
I have no desire to do an hour 20.
some people do, but
Why?
I look at those people and I go,
just make
I
it
go
make
then,
it tight,
then
make it
just,
good.
Just pay the feature to be the host. So then they just do like 10 minutes because I'm looking at it from the audience perspective, and it's like, I don't want
Too long.
to. You get exhausted unless
If
the
you're
person was
doing
like
a
super
theater,
famous. Yeah,
If you're doing a theater and it's an evening with like
that's different.
Mulaney or whatever,
Yeah.
then that's awesome. But like when you're doing the club,
Yeah.
45 to an hour is fine.
It's so
Some of these
good.
guys who do 2 hours or 3 hours,
What are you doing?
that's like an ego thing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not for the crowd.
to me, I'd
I've
rather
never
have,
had
like,
that
a-
itch, like where I gotta
Yeah,
do like
neither have I.
I gotta talk for 3 hours.
I'd rather have like a concise, where you're just ripping, for like 50, and then
It's
you
like
leave.
do the work. It's
And then they go-
intentional. It's
Yeah, yeah,
intentional
yeah.
time together with the crowd.
Yes.
There's no one's mad at a super tight and
No.
precise 45
Right.
to 50.
Yeah.
You've done your homework. No one wants a meandering
No.
hour and a half.
Yeah, I can't do the meandering.
Yeah.
Oh, basketball hoop, do the Olympics.
Oh, dude, they're
This
doing
is
it
the
here?
Olympics training for
Facilities. They do it on
2028.
Sunset.
Yeah.
They're getting ready.
They set up the cones, which is very important per Olympics regulations.
I'm just checking Boston to make sure it's open. I get nervous. Oh, fuck.
Is it closed?
Wait, they're closed at 12. Hopefully they'll be nice and let us in. It's
think
20
so?
minutes before closing.
Oh yeah, they
I've
know
heard-
us.
Yeah, sometimes they're weird.
You think so? Have they seen you run on this yet?
What do you mean?
Have they seen you jogging on this show?
Not
Have
yet.
you haven't
that
done?
was should I jog?
Yeah, we should jog. That's
Well,
what
this is the first ever exclusive.
That's what this was made for.
Bro, what if it blows up now?
Oh my God! Yeah, while you're
Do a
running,
hard pivot?
Who else is doing an interview while running?
Yeah.
All these other comedians do not have the cardio.
It's true.
We're the only ones.
Business is all about pivoting.
This is
You start
all
as
about
one thing
pivoting.
and then
Exactly. And then 10 years from now, you'll be being interviewed in Deadline, and
you
they'll
go,
be
well, I
like,
was actually eating and interviewing
Yeah.
people, and then I ran one time.
And that's
then-
what turned it around.
And then I realized people like jerking off to it.
Exactly.
So then that's
They
where I
like
made-
seeing things bouncing, you know?
Yeah.
People want to know that there's some sort of friction. And you don't know, this might inspire
Another
people to be.
kid.
And you know what actually they say about running?
What?
The ideal pace to be running at is a pace where
Ooh,
you
to have
can maintain a conversation.
Zone 2. Don't tell me about Zone 2.
Zone 2, baby.
Don't act like I don't know about Zone 2.
Okay, come on.
I'm all about that incline.
Come on.
12 incline?
Dude, we're in Hollywood. Can you believe it?
It
We're
is-
in Hollywood.
If you told little us, little brown boys us, when we were 10, that we'd be frolicking on the Sunset
We'd be in
Strip,
Hollywood, dude.
eating at Bossa Nova,
We'd be unmarried with no kids, dancing in the streets,
living the dream.
living the dream. Anything is possible!
We send this to our moms.
They're like, we're gonna have
Yeah.
the 5150. This is the type of footage you send to me, they 5150 you, for sure.
This is the Britney Spears shaved head at a gas station. This is our version of it. We just gotta throw that lime scooter through
Yes,
a business.
through the Peloton store. Wow, this light is taking way too
I
long.
know. Do we
for-
jay?
Yeah, we got to
don't-
jaywalk. And that's
we
an
don't got.
exclusive
We don't
too.
got to. We don't got to.
You haven't jaywalked on this show either.
God won't let us.
God won't let us. We're too good. See, now I feel good. So we got a little run in.
A little run in.
Got a
We're,
nice
we're in
little
zone
appetite.
2.
We're in
so,
zone
So if
2.
I pig out,
Yeah.
I'm already in zone 2.
We're already in zone 2. Okay. Oh, Bossa is electric tonight. There's over 10 people
Bro,
here.
I love it like this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wonder if we could do the corner. You want to do inside or outside?
Either or. I just want to let them know that we're here.
I think we'll do it.
Oh, they have like a thing that overlooks the city. Have you ever been out there?
No,
How cool is that?
that's pretty cool.
You can eat on the counter and look out at the...
This is true.
It's pretty exciting.
Do we do that or do you do a patio?
I kind of want to see that.
Will they let us?
Probably not, but... Oh, kitchen's closed.
Oh, it is? Are you guys, I mean,
Are you guys closed?
or can't, oh, inside? Can we eat inside?
For takeout.
Ah, we can.
Because all the kitchens close 30 minutes earlier now.
Got it, got it, got
If
it.
you guys do go to Hollywood at 3:30, they stop dining in.
And then you guys close what time normally?
Ideally 12, but kitchen closes at 11:30.
At 11:30.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
now we know.
All right,
Thank
thank
you. No problem. Thank you.
Bro, people have never seen us get crushed live before, so that's kind of nice.
Oh, they haven't seen Sadness
They've
before?
never,
Okay,
they've,
guys,
always seen Bossa succeed.
what I need to tell you guys is that in life, there are moments where you think you have everything planned out, and life presents an obstacle to you.
Yeah.
But you're already in zone 2. And this is why we advocate being in zone 2.
I'm glad we jogged.
And that if you're in zone 2, your brain now is in a zone that allows you to then be able to pivot and find another option.
Handle the adversity.
If we were in zone 1, we would be
I would kill
freaking
myself.
out. Yeah.
I would find a gun.
There'd be a double murder on Sunset Boulevard right now.
What are you gonna get at Mel's if we?
Like a tuna melt or something like that?
Yeah.
Little salad?
I was trying to be like...
You're trying to be super healthy and get like a steak
I don't know
or
about... I mean, somewhat healthy. You could be somewhat healthy there. Mel's is just sort of like you've given up. But there's no other option.
There's options. You could get like a little healthy sandwich, a salad.
Right. Maybe a chicken thing.
Yeah, a chicken thing. A chicken thing.
Chicken thing.
What are you making at home?
I only do breakfast, I mean, because it's so easy to do.
Yeah.
Eggs are so easy, so I'll do scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
Tater tots in the air fryer.
Ooh.
I'm a big advocate of tater tots.
Why do you love tater tots so much?
Because it's a versatile potato. It can be breakfast, it can be lunch, it can be dinner. Because it's hash browns pretty much. I'm like an engineer. I'm just like engineer brain.
You're looking at a multi-use tool.
Multi-use tool.
It's the Allen wrench of potatoes.
One fry to rule them all. Just one fry.
Okay.
It's a versatile, right?
I hear that.
Because a tater tot, if you smash them, that's hash browns pretty much.
And definitely engineers sound off in the comments. Do you feel like the most versatile potato is tater tot?
Even if you're not an engineer, can you sound off in the comments? Tell me I'm right.
Because this is actually a useful conversation to know, like, what are the types of foods that are like that can play any game, any position, and still be effective. Like you have tater tots, you have a potato, just potato in general.
It's like Vans. You could dress them up, you could dress them down. It's the Vans of potatoes.
Okay, what other foods are like that?
There's, it's hard off top, but I just I know tots. And the tots just take 7 minutes in the air fryer.
I mean, eggs are definitely like that. Eggs are like you can eat them whenever.
But I'm weird. I'll
only
eat eggs and my first meal has to be breakfast.
Regardless.
Yeah, it's
like you can't just wake up and be like,
I can't wake up and have a sandwich.
Oh,
that's too weird.
You're a creature of habit.
I'm a creature of habit.
Damn. Did your parents ever make like a traditional sort of like, what's a traditional Afghan breakfast?
What would it be?
Is it like
bread and cheese? Not shakshuka.
Is it like that though?
I actually don't know what a traditional Afghan breakfast is.
Bro, okay, sound off in the comments.
Let us know.
Does Fahim need to have a traditional Afghan breakfast?
Can we do anywhere? Oh, everywhere.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, what should we do?
Swingers.
Bro.
But that's a drive, but we could do it.
Swingers. We could do it. Everywhere's doing this now? LA really is dead, huh?
LA's dead, dude.
Today was officially the day? Because I'd always heard about it.
Well, you know what it is? It's also like, it's Tuesday.
I don't care.
Like
Do you think Miami says it's Tuesday?
Well, no, but
Skims is still open?
Skims is always open. Restaurants in LA close at 11:30. Skims stays open until 3 o'clock.
They go, we're only doing takeout. I go, what the fuck?
They're like, yeah, if you want this body shaper thong,
yeah, it's only takeout.
It's takeout.
You can't try it on.
Sorry, the sweatshop's closed. Mm-hmm. We're not making any custom stuff.
We do patty melts and Skims.
Actually, you're joking, but that actually, you know how like the Ralph Lauren store, like the fancy one, has a coffee shop in it?
Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah, the one in like London has like a really fancy coffee shop. Like it's not worth the price, but it is kind of a flex to have a coffee shop in your thing.
That is nice.
They could do that at Skims. Right?
I mean, talk about worst branding. Kim Kardashian, fitness, body, positivity, and they have just the smash burger girl in there. Maybe they get them fat for the Spanx. You know what I mean?
The guy making smash burgers.
It's like a dentist recommending candy and sodas and stuff.
It's not a bad idea.
Uh-huh.
Not
Feed
a bad
the business,
idea.
literally.
Okay, what are some other like true like Shohei Ohtani foods levels so you can play any position? I would say, yeah, potato. Any sort of potato hits it
because it's a side. I feel like a side. It's got to be a side item, right?
I feel like from my perspective as an Indian person, I feel like to me, I'm like a big rice guy.
Oh, rice is up there. Rice is so huge, I didn't even think about it.
Yeah. Rice is, you're hitting everything. Breakfast, lunch,
rice is like soccer. The world runs on rice.
The world runs on rice, dude. Like
rice
90% of the world is running off of rice.
Right.
Rice and beans. Like I grew up just around Mexican people, so it was like rice and beans all the time.
That's the great unifier.
The great unifier is rice. Yeah.
I guess beans, number 2.
Yeah, beans is pretty high up there. Great protein profile. Yeah, these are like global foods. Like you'll find beans everywhere in the world. You'll find rice everywhere in the world. You'll find potato pretty much now, at least everywhere in the world.
Bread.
Yeah, bread. But what kind though? Because everywhere has different types of bread.
Yeah.
Like very specifically different types of bread. What else? There's so many. I feel like tomato.
I was just thinking about this.
Tomatoes in like almost every single major cuisine.
You know when times are tough,
Yeah.
villages and all that, they'll just eat straight up rice.
Yeah.
The American version of that is a loaf of bread.
You're right.
We've never just done rice. We're so
Because it
America
involves
first.
cooking. So we're like, I
and
just want
foreign
to eat.
people, like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
that's their thing. We don't have
Yeah.
straw on our roof.
You're
We'll eat a
right.
loaf of bread.
That's
Like in
a
the Great
good point.
Depression and all that
People are
stuff,
just
we
eating
didn't
a
do
loaf of bread.
rice.
Sliced bread. That's what they say, the sliced bread thing. Yeah. This is not.
We're not a big rice culture.
That is true.
Great job tonight.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Good night, guys. You see that?
Bro.
That's the power
that
of
was
Deli
nice.
Boys season
You know, I
2.
didn't say anything because I
Yeah.
felt like it was for you, and I didn't want to piggyback on that and be like, thank you. I didn't want
Yeah.
to take your shine.
Oh,
I wanted to let
thank
you
you.
have it. Sometimes it happens is when 2 comics are by each other after a show they've both been on, someone will be like, they'll like one more than the other, and they'll be like, hey, great job, and then you just happen to be standing there.
And they go,
it's-
"Oh."
and it's awkward for the other comedian, because sometimes
Yeah.
they'll feel obligated to be like, hey, you were good too.
Yeah.
And I don't need that. It's
You
okay.
don't need that.
Yeah, I've been doing comedy a long
You've
time.
been doing comedy. You know who you are.
I know who I am.
Yeah.
Sometimes you win some, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you're working on a thing.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
You'll be
But if
fine.
you're in the first year of comedy,
Oh.
that shit affects you.
Oh yeah. It's devastating to your self-esteem for sure. For sure. Thank
Oh,
you guys.
thank you.
Take care.
Thank you. He said boys plural.
I said, boys, we're fucking back. Come on, the Tater Tots of Comedy are back, dude. Oh, there's a show. Oh, we just missed it. Damn it. That was actually a really long time. Like, think about how long that gap was. That was like a full, 15 minutes. That's crazy.
You think it
That's
didn't
way too
cycle?
long.
You think it didn't even show it once while we were away?
I don't think so. I think it's like an every 15-minute type deal. That was
Here's a
long
curveball.
fucking time. Yeah.
Saddle Ranch.
Oh, yeah,
It's
we did it last
it's
time.
right
That's fun.
next to the.
I'm down for Saddle Ranch.
Because I do like these other places, but they're a little far, and then Saddle's right next door. Ew,
Yeah, I'm
gross.
into that.
Hey,
Also,
good show, man.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much.
I'm back. And that one was just for him.
Well, we had a moment because I was talking about Oreo Blizzards, and then she loves Oreo Blizzards too, and then I called her the Blizzite, you know.
Oh, that's
So,
good.
Yeah, we had a thing.
Hey, when's the last time you rode public transportation?
Probably New York subway.
You haven't done it here?
No, where
You
would
didn't
I?
take
Where
it-
would I do it?
you take the train
Oh
to-
no, I took the train
To like
one
a game
time.
or to see a game or something like that.
I took the train to see the Padres.
Oh,
so I took an
in San
Amtrak.
Diego.
I took an Amtrak.
That's fun. How was Amtrak? I've always wanted to do that, but I just never buy
Would
the
you
tickets
count that as
early enough.
public transportation or no?
In a way, yeah. Yeah.
No.
You're in public, I guess.
It's
yeah.
cool to make that mental leap of I'm going to sit on a train, just chill out.
Yeah.
It was cool. I liked it.
I like the idea of not having to focus on driving. It makes
That
the
is
trip,
nice.
even though the trip will be a little bit longer than if you were just driving, it's much more pleasant and the time goes by faster.
Yeah.
Because you can do other stuff.
Right. And
But
so
when
you
you're
can
driving,
forgive.
you just have to be like,
So locked in.
when
stop
you're
and
just
go.
driving, what do you do? Do you call people? I always call people.
What do I do? I'll do music, and then if I have some calls that I got to do, I'll do. But I won't make a point to just
Call
fill the
people?
yeah, I don't need to fill the entire time with calls.
Okay.
I actually just don't love talking on the phone randomly for
Oh,
fun.
whoa. At all? You're such
Just
an
to sh-
engineer.
just
I
to
love it.
shoot the
You
shit.
go, what's the ROI on this conversation?
Kind of like, what's the point? Why are we talking? I'll do.
Which is so funny because you're a stand-up comedian. Your whole job.
I'm very odd this way.
That's
Even
so
though
funny.
my job is stand-up comedy, I don't love talking. I love.
That's so funny.
I
You
lo-
love controlled, but that's why all your
well, there's-
jokes are very concise and they're to the point because
Yeah.
you're condensing what would be a full conversation into the necessary
I'm like,
component
let me
of
get
3
out of here as
sentences.
quick as possible and share these thoughts. And
Which you can't do in a regular conversation. You can't be like, hey, hold on a second, and then let's revise this topic and get da-da-da.
yeah, like I hate talking on the phone for an hour, 2
Yeah.
hours. I don't have that at all.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I love stand-up because
Of
I'm
course.
trying to do something and there's a time and place.
But if someone was like, hey, it's a 3-hour set, you just
Oh,
gotta fuck around.
I would hate
be like,
that.
I can't do
But
it.
even just like being somebody, sometimes people want to be on the phone for an hour or two. My
Oh,
body
yeah.
will reject it. I'm like, I can't.
So your girlfriend's never like, hey, let's just talk on the phone for,
No, and she's the same. Oh, it's amazing.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, she gets
That's
it.
a huge deal breaker. Hey,
What's up,
dude.
man? How are you?
How are you,
Good to see
man? Good to
Yeah,
see you.
man.
How are you? Where are you going?
I think we're doing Seattle.
I'm about to go up.
Are you about to go up?
Live streaming?
We're
Or am I back?
it's not live.
It's
It'll
like
be
an
in
interview
post.
thing.
Okay. I'm honored to be a part of
You want
Come
in
on,
or you want out? You want to be the guest star?
I gotta go up.
Okay,
All
okay,
right.
okay. Okay, so you're very concise. I like that. I kind of am in between you
Yeah.
and just yapping all the time. I'm like in the middle.
Well, you're built for it. You have nice temperament for it. I could see you being able to yap
Yeah,
efficiently.
I can
and,
yap efficiently, yeah. But if the person's really, really boring, there's like a limit where I go like, okay, now I'm pretending.
Bro,
Now
when I was
yeah.
dating a ton,
Yeah.
you know, like I would always,
yeah.
I'd always try. I'd go on these dates.
Of
and
course,
stuff.
of course.
But sometimes my threshold for putting on a face
Uh-huh.
or trying is very low. If I
Hold on. So this is you. So you're just like, and then at a certain point, the smile just goes like,
kind of, or I won't humor. A lot of guys will like
just laugh at everything.
Yeah, laugh at everything and be personable.
You're
the
not
whole-
Jimmy Fallon, is what you're saying.
I can't fake it, and not in an asshole way or
Yeah,
anything.
it's
but
just
like,
in your spirit. You
One
can't.
time, this girl came to the comedy store, and
Yeah.
then we were hungry, and then we went to, I think Jones, whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
So, but then just from the rapport in the hall, like it didn't match.
You guys weren't vibing, and you
We
knew
weren't
immediately.
vibing at all, and
Yeah.
then I don't think she was like, I don't think I was liking it either. And then I was pleasant and all that, but
Yeah.
I wasn't giving her extra stuff because I just feel like it wasn't there on both fronts.
Yeah.
And then I remember in the middle of dinner, she's like, "You're kind of quiet, or you don't really talk a lot." And I go, "Yeah." I just go, "Yeah."
And there's no way to like not feel bad about it.
I didn't feel bad though, because I just, instead of trying to like, try to tap dance, I was just like, yes, this is true. And I still paid for dinner and all that, and I'm like, have a lovely evening, but I'm not
okay.
gonna exhaust my well to
Right.
make this thing that doesn't work, work, you know?
That's very.
That's what, as you get older too, you just,
Yeah.
like, as a guy, you try to convert every date, and you realize as you get older, you're like, it doesn't always have, you don't have to convert everything.
But yeah, I do that all the time. I'll always be like, hey, if you ever have like you ever want to come to the comedy store, come out. And I only do that because it's so fun. And I only do that after I've talked to somebody. I never like open with it because then that is like insane.
Right.
Because then you're like really.
But even your threshold for doing that is so much lower than mine. I have to know that pretty well before, and it becomes a thing, and then I'll be like, yeah, I'll get you in. But I'll never just talk to somebody on the street for like a minute or two and be like, come to the comedy store sometime. Like that,
But to be-
that mortifies me.
Yeah. Why? Because you think something's gonna happen and it's gonna be your fault.
No, because it almost feels like a diary. And like whatever I'm doing on stage is very personal. And I don't know this person. Like when I perform, those are
Yeah.
strangers in the crowd.
Yeah,
And I like
yeah.
that. Then that's the social contract right there. But to take somebody that I've met for like 3 minutes and be like, come see me rip my heart open on stage or whatever. Like I don't.
But I also think I think like you're looking at it from you as a performer.
Yeah.
Over recently, I have been more so in tune to looking at it from the position of the audience, and that position is very different. That position is specifically like,
I mean,
like imagine like I remember the first time I saw like Brent Weinbach, right?
yeah, I love Brent. Super
Brent,
funny.
one of the funniest people.
Guys,
in the
stop
world.
right now. Go check out
Go
Brent
look at Brent
Weinbach.
Weinbach's special. It's on. He taped it
It's on
UCB.
YouTube.
It's on
YouTube. Just go down a rabbit hole for Brent
So I
Weinbach
watched
YouTube.
Brent. He came to when I was in Chicago. There was I didn't go to this college, but DePaul University was right down the street from me. And I remember seeing on a flyer there, because I was like so into comedy. I was like, where I heard it's happening on colleges, so I went and looked at flyers, and they were like, hey, this guy is coming to do stand-up at the college, and I go, sick.
Yeah.
It's open to the students. I'm coming out, and I saw Brent. It was like in the student union. It was like every performer's nightmare. You're in the student union. But for him, Chicago's a great town for the arts because people will actually come out and they participate. And this was also pre like TikTok and stuff. So people were like
Yeah.
actually showing up and paying attention. And so he performed. And then when I moved to LA, I was like, oh, I kind of was like, I want to see you. I want to see you do the same thing. In a way, I like loved, and you kind of fit in this category too. There's some people who are like, hey, you're just doing bits, so if you do the same bit again, I'm gonna get bored.
Just can't get away from the people.
I guess
know,
so,
man. They heard
man.
about us.
They're
Yeah,
gonna bring the bull out here, I heard.
So you have like the threshold of people who are like, oh, you just do like stand-up punchline, and you go, okay, that's cool, but I'm not really interested in seeing that person again. But then there are people who are like, there's a whole performance aspect to it of like, ooh, I want to like bring people and like have them see this fun thing that you do around getting to the bit. So it's like the bit itself is like 30% of it, but 70% of it is like you know, like
Right.
for people who do act outs like us,
Right.
there's a chunk of the audience that is like that won't laugh until the act out starts.
Right. And every act out's different.
Every
from
act
show to
out-
show.
yes.
And then you'll perform different based on what the crowd is giving you.
Yes, exactly. So with that's how I felt about Brent. I was like, man, this guy's so interesting and unique and funny. I want to see this guy a million times. And I didn't feel like, oh, every time I saw him, I was like, oh, whatever.
No, I love seeing him every time.
Yeah, so I felt like I was getting not only like a good show, but I was getting insight to him. And also, when you invite people to shows like this, like at the Comedy Store, they're seeing 25 comedians. They actually like that they know you, because then they're seeing 10 other people, and then they go like, oh, Fahim, like they have a
I
connection
give a
with
French
you.
dip to that guy.
Yeah, I give a friendship to that guy, and
I
like
still
now
don't
you're my
like-
buddy.
It's too personal. For me, like, so I understand you, but in terms of, it's just interesting to watch different temperaments or whatever. Like,
Initially, I was 100% your side. I wouldn't even bring people I was dating
I'm a big-
to comedy shows until like a year in.
same.
Yeah.
I'm a big, like George in Seinfeld, big world separator. I
Not
love,
good!
I love separating.
Yeah, because it like feels safe.
Feel safe.
Yeah. And you feel like, hey, I'm not beholden or like constricted in any way because
Well, I feel like I
don't
can
know
be
anybody
free.
here.
I can
Yeah.
be free.
But then you have to think about it from like a therapist standpoint. Why do the people you love most make you feel
Do I
trapped?
love this guy? I love my waiter. I love my Uber
No, I mean,
driver.
like, why are people that you're dating? You're like, why am I waiting this long for somebody that I genuinely like being around?
I think for me, if I'm going to psychoanalyze myself, the reason I am that way is because when I first got into stand-up, it was a disgraceful thing. My dad didn't like it. It was like I was
Okay,
doing
that's fair.
drugs, you know?
That's fair,
So
yeah.
stand-up was always this solitary thing I would do on my own.
I agree.
It's
I had the
it's
same
like
thing.
I've been banished, you know? Like, my parents don't like that I do this. I'm going off to do this thing that they don't support.
Yeah.
So I always remember driving into Seattle
Yeah.
by myself, parking, going to the club. I'm 18.
Yeah.
It just felt like climbing a
You were
mountain.
you were barely legal
I
doing
was
comedy.
barely legal. I was hot as fuck. It was hard for them to even laugh. 'cause
Guys, you can't even imagine.
My ass was so popping and tight that they couldn't even hear these jokes.
Skims is
I looked-
based off of
and
your ass.
sometimes I'd have a lollipop and game over, dude. Dude, if I
But he was 18 in Seattle, barely legal.
braces,
Pigtails.
braces. I literally had braces. I had braces. So,
You had braces when you started comedy?
Yeah.
Wow. They probably thought you were 9 years old. They're like, who is this
And then when I
child?
got them off, it's like Dylan going electric. Like, oh shit, will it still work? We liked him with the list.
Can I tell you, I had the same thing. When I first started doing stand-up, I did it in shame.
So,
I would
so
go by
associate
myself,
with
yeah.
comfort and me operating like
It's your
writing
safe
jokes and all
space.
that, like that's how I know stand-up. I've been doing it for
I
so
agree
long
with you.
now,
I
right?
the same way.
So
yeah.
bringing people I love into the fold, or it's foreign. I'll do it.
To be honest, my parents have only seen me do stand-up twice my entire career.
Wow.
Because I'm like, I don't want, like, you don't get it.
Yeah. There's an element of that too. Just
And
sort
when
of
they
like,
do come, though, the fun thing is, like, they look at it and they go, thank you.
Thank you.
They don't understand what I'm talking about, but they will like the fact that when they look around, other people are laughing. Like, they love that. They'll be like, I don't get it, but, like, these people seem to be loving it.
That's so funny. Your parents, like people are doubled over. You're like, I don't get it, and he came out of me, but you seem to be enjoying it.
Yeah, you seem to be he seems to be connecting with you a lot
Even
better
your
than me.
dad's like, stop it, like you're
Stop
encouraging
encouraging him.
Yeah, like you could be going to med school if all
Yeah,
these people.
he's picketing my show. Yeah.
Stop it, got his mic.
Okay, so I'm coming back around. So I to be honest with you, in my heart of hearts,
I'm not saying don't stop being you or whatever.
but I am on your side. In my heart of hearts, I am like you, but over time, I have tried to become a little bit more open with allowing people in and realizing that it's not that serious. Like, you do 5,000 shows. Like, if one person you know saw it,
Well, it also comes from me being a young comic too. The way
and feeling the pressure.
Kind of. I'm all about safe spaces and feeling comfortable and all that. And I love writing new material and experimenting. I don't really try to crush, or I don't try to do well, or I mean, I will when I do the road, or there's a time and place. But the Comedy Store is my gym, and
I haven't figured out how to make the Comedy Store my gym yet, outside of the belly room. Like I'll do if I'm doing a set, I'll do 1 or 2 new things. But I feel like what's great about you is you're like, no,
let me use this.
I'm using
it.
But that's my insecurity. I'm like, oh, I don't feel like I'm in there enough for me to be like, all right, I'm doing 10 new ideas and it is what it is.
Part of what helps with that for me is knowing that whenever I go on these stages,
the waiter from the saddle bench is not there.
No, yeah, pretty much. They're complete strangers, so nothing matters. I can take these swings. I can try. It doesn't matter. These are faceless people. I'll wake up the next day. I have no attachment to them. Not that I don't love them in that moment and all that. I want it to go well. But there's really...
Oh, thank you, bro.
Thank you so much, man.
Appreciate it.
You guys think anything else besides the Comedy Store?
Laugh Factory, Improv.
Yeah, just all over. All the
just
major
all the clubs. Yeah.
But that's our favorite. That's the best
It's
one.
the best hang. Comedy Store is the best hang out of all. For sure. Yeah.
I gotta say,
Oh, yeah, we do
they
those
put
all
on-
the
they
time,
put on
too.
good
Yeah.
shows, too.
To like little things like that you guys were talking about.
Yeah.
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah. Don't tell us awesome.
Yeah, they do a good job.
Yeah, they do really good.
Kind of like how they had it set up.
It's a different place every time. It's a different vibe. Yeah.
You know, it's like 3 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
It's always a dope spot. Like
It's always really fucking cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's like a Van Damme movie. Like a fight's gonna happen. It's in a drained out swimming pool.
Yeah, sometimes it's in a gym, sometimes it's in an art gallery. Yeah, it's sick. Yeah.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right,
so
thank you,
much.
bro. But I will say this.
Hold on, I'm just saying this off the, as I'm using a paper napkin as a plate. You think it would have been let me go get some small plates for you guys or whatever?
So
I'm just fashioning a
So you
small.
think us talking about comedy sent him?
What do you mean? Is what?
Now he's like,
Well,
man.
now he's juiced. It's cool. He remembered about Don't Tell and all that stuff. But yeah, I like
Oh, this is the
knowing
problem that I've had.
that I get to perform in a no stakes room.
Yeah.
And if
But to me, the OR isn't a no stakes room because I've had this problem where I have done shows in the OR, and then someone will come up to me and be like, "Oh, hey, you don't remember me, but I was the casting assistant on some show you did 8 years ago."
so I've just been ruining my career. By the way, you mean I should be killing in that room all the time and not working on jokes?
No, but I mean, you're still killing. I mean, you're so good that even your new stuff, you never bomb. I've never
Right.
seen you eat shit.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that's my insecurity, that I'm in there and then every once in a while there'll be somebody that's where I'll go into the room being like, oh, I'm just gonna do new stuff.
Yeah. And the most important person in the world is there.
And then I'll crush, and then I'll come out, and then someone will validate that, being like, oh, I work at Hulu. I don't work on your show, but I love your show, and it's really good to see you. And then they'll go talk about me, whatever. And then I'll be like, yeah, see, this is why I can't just fuck around, because this thing was happening. But I do fully fuck around in the belly room. That to me is full rascal mode vibe in there.
But even outside of the store, I'm just saying, I like performing for strangers where I don't know them.
I agree.
Then I can take the most risks.
You
And
can take
I don't
real
care what
risks.
happens, but I don't want Saddle Ranch guy.
But that's also why I go hey, I'll put you on the guest list for free tickets, because I would feel bad if I was like, hey man, come to the show, and he paid $70.
Oh yeah.
I would be like, oh my god, I can't do any new bits. This guy paid $70.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And then if you bomb me, you go, it was free.
Yeah.
It was free.
It was free. Yeah. So it
What
doesn't
do you
matter.
expect?
Yeah. But yeah, I kind of do that a lot. I go, oh, if people are like, if you're gonna be in LA and you go to the Comedy Store, let me know. I'll put you on the guest list. If you seem cool.
I also hate, going through my pet peeve, my brother's very personable. He'll talk to the Uber driver, how long you been doing it, you just start your shift, all this stuff.
And you're
all this stuff I
seething.
would never do.
Yeah.
I'm not seething, but it's not I'm like, wow, people are different, you know? And then sometimes, I'll be like, when I get thrown under the bus comedy-wise, My brother does stand-up.
Oh no! And then the guy goes, "That's a way cooler job."
I feel like it's my secret, and I hold it close, and I don't like every interaction I have be tainted by, because I feel like you hear somebody's a stand-up, then they have expectations of what a stand-up is, and so now you have to be that.
They go, "Have you been on Kill Tony?"
Oh my God,
And you
bro!
go
Like, you know what's so frustrating? I make clips and all. I've been doing stand-up 24 years at this point, and then some people don't know. People don't know your timeline or anything. You'll get a DM or a comment like, "Bro, you're really funny. I think you should do Kill Tony. I think you should do a minute on Kill Tony."
And you're like I
the-
have released 180
My God,
minutes.
I've done something. It doesn't matter anymore. You know what I mean? But it's almost like you have 24 years of stand-up. You're a veteran comedian, and then the suggestion is you should start from ground zero.
But it's like it's naivety, not out of like a sense of
No,
like,
they are loving, but I mean that's just the.
It's like when my mom would be like, "Hey, I did like an episode of Modern Family," and my mom was like, "Why don't you do more episodes? Why don't you just ask them to put you into more episodes?"
I love the naivete of
And you go like,
parents.
and part of me goes, in hindsight, maybe I should have asked, because there is a line between
Yeah.
a closed mouth don't get fed. So like there is a line of like, maybe if I did ask,
Yeah.
they
My
would put
mom
me
would
to
do
death.
that too, kind of. She'd be like, "You should try to do movies." I used to have a joke about it, where
Yeah.
you should try to do movies. Like I haven't been trying.
Like you show up at the gate of Sony and you go, "Guys, put me in Spider-Man."
Yeah. Here's my portfolio.
I just got off the phone with my mom. She gave me a great idea. I should
You
be
should try to do
Spider-Man.
movies. And I go, like I haven't been trying. I call my agent up and I go, "Just got off the phone with my mom. Why aren't we trying to do movies? What do I pay you for?"
Yeah, what is this? I should be doing way more movies. But yeah, I what do you tell people when they ask you what you do in an Uber or a Lyft or a drive or anything?
Say I'm an engineer, and I'm not lying.
I say the same thing, but I say I design medical software and I work at Abbott Labs
Wow, that's like so specific.
because my cousin does that. And then, but it just sounded so boring when
What if
he
you
said
kill
it.
your cousin just to
Take his job.
You didn't just lie. You didn't have to kill him. You didn't have to tell Mr. Ripley him.
And the way it shuts down every single conversation, except they'll be like, "Oh, is the pay good?" And I go, "Yeah," and they go, "That's good." But then it's pretty much done.
That's awesome.
But every single time I've been like, "Oh, I'm a comedian," or if God forbid, I have to take an Uber from myself to a spot, and it says destination comedy
Here's
store.
what I do.
What do you do?
I never, if I have to get dropped off at a stand-up gig, I don't put in the stand-up gig as my first destination. I choose a business next to the stand-up
Oh,
biz.
you're so
And then I walk
good.
over. Like
This
if I
is
Uber-
like
if I
God
Uber-
level social anxiety. I love this.
No, I mean,
I'm
I
just
can
like,
do it.
I don't
want to
talk about this. Yeah, I've had some good conversations. One time I did like Comedy Store, and this guy told me this. But I love hearing people's stories. So it's like this insane story where this guy was like, I prefer when like instead of us having like a back and forth about stand-up comedy, I prefer when a person will tell us their experience with it. So a
do
guy
you
was
mean?
like, "You're at the Comedy Store," and he goes, "What do you do?" And I go, "Oh, I'm doing a show." And he goes, "That's so cool." He's like, I took the TMZ bus for my wife's birthday. And I go, "TMZ bus?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I go, what does that have to do with comedy? And he goes, "So you go to the Hotel Roosevelt and you get on the TMZ bus, and then there's a comedian that's on the TMZ bus, and you're like getting drinks, and then it takes you to all of the clubs. But then you go into the showroom for like maybe half an hour, and then you have drinks at the comedy club, and then you get back on the bus, and then you go to another comedy club. Then you have shots in between that. So by the time you get to like the Comedy Store, you're
Blitzed.
blitzed." And I go, "How was it?" Because to me, as someone who's been doing this, that sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah.
But to him,
He
he was
loved
like,
it.
"This was amazing. I got to see 3 comedy clubs, 3 different places.
The value.
The value was like insane."
Well, he doesn't understand it. He didn't really see stand-up. He saw TMZ bus
Yeah.
and like an impersonation of stand-up in those 30 minutes. What comics are doing those shows?
I think when I was at the Laugh Factory, Donnell Rawlings was on it.
Oh, okay.
Which Donnell Rawlings puts on a great show.
Yeah.
But then he like did the show, and then he yelled at James Davis.
You almost
and
need.
then he got back on the
You almost
bus.
need all crowd work comedians for that because they're just shit-faced. You need to be like, "What are you from Germany?"
But what was so cool about it that I thought was really funny is like, what if you got on the bus? What if there was a way to travel to the show with your fans? Because that's essentially what Donald did. He went to the show, and then everybody on the bus sat in the audience, and then he did stand-up to them, and then at the end of his set, he was like, let's get the fuck out of here, and then they all left with him and got on the bus, and I was like, I didn't even think about this. This is like our nightmare of having the audience be strangers to us.
That's why I don't do cruises. I don't do like
Oh,
cruise
I would
gigs.
never do a cruise. My God, that's a fucking...
One time, I got hit up to do like a comedy on the cruise. It was like some festival. It was like EDM and like shit I like too. But then the money was good, and I'm like, I still want to be on a boat with everybody who was at the show. I have nothing wrong with people who are at the show. I love saying hi to them afterwards, but just like I don't want to live with the audience.
Well,
for
you
a
feel
week.
like you're being monitored everywhere you go.
I like disappearing.
Yeah.
I like being my own person.
Me
I
too.
don't like people knowing too much or like having perception, or you know what I mean? I like doing a show and then evaporating.
Me too.
These are all lovely people, but there's times and places.
But you need to recharge.
I need to recharge.
But think about it, there's some people who don't need a recharge, and I don't
I
understand
don't know what that's
that.
like. Well, that's how they become super successful, like that Kevin Hart gene.
Because
or
you
where
don't
you have
need
this
to...
crazy motor.
Like how like people like us, I feel like
You become Obama.
Like we're having fun.
Hey, yeah, that's great.
Where you're having fun.
I can't be president. Like, don't talk to me. No, nobody talk to me for like the next.
You'd be the worst president. They'd be like,
the president.
no, you'd be really
can't
good.
see anybody.
You'd be really. This is why America has a hard time with like electing leaders, is because we need, for some reason, we need personability more than we need, like, effectiveness. Yes, we did.
Yeah.
That's him.
Oh, right here. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Whoa, this is huge. Huge.
You know, I said, is it Swiss or cheddar? Might be cheddar.
That's good, dude. Oh, I love this song.
This Neo.
Yeah, this is fucking Neo, dude.
He brought the fedora back.
Oh, yeah. That guy's in his feelings right now.
Doesn't Neo have like 4 girlfriends?
Yeah, I heard about this girlfriend thing with Neo. I haven't kept up with that. What's going on with that?
Good for Neo.
Good for Neo. Getting out there. Oh, this guy's like really hitting it. Ooh.
Really?
Okay. Then you got to do the dance with a hat.
Ooh, I just had an idea. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Like an R&B singer, but he wears a cowboy hat. But he has R&B dance
Shaboozy?
moves. Damn it, did I just come up with Shaboozy? Nah, but Shaboozy...
I think you just designed Shaboozy.
They go, we already have a Shaboozy.
Yeah, you go to Interscope Records and they go, sorry, sir. You're the third person today. We already have a Shaboozy.
They go, what you're describing is Shaboozy. We got him. And I go, Shaboozy.
Sorry.
No, Shaboozy is still very much in the country lane. He happens to be black, but he's a black guy doing country music. I'm saying, like, you're doing Chris Brown moves and shit, but you got a cowboy hat on. And you're
That
dressed
is
like
cool.
a cowboy. But you have a chain.
So you're
Come
basically
on.
saying if Shaboozy could dance.
No, I'm saying Chris Brown with a cowboy hat.
I feel like Chris Brown the cowboy hat's much less lucrative than... Because you're not playing to that market strong enough.
All right, play to it. Meet me halfway.
Okay, I'll meet you halfway. There's somebody playing a guitar
Yeah.
next to him on stage.
Sure.
Okay.
But it's like R&B sensibilities with
Yes.
a cowboy hat.
I don't hate this.
So it's like half and half.
So you can dance to it, but it's still country. And we got a cowboy hat on.
You freak to it.
I don't hate this.
You can line dance to it.
Uh-huh.
Blacks and whites come together.
Now you're talking.
Yeah.
Anything we can do to heal the racial divide in this country?
And then you
Even
can...
if it takes Chris Brown in a fedora or a
yeah,
fucking cowboy
and a
hat?
Cowboy
that's fine.
hat. Because
What about fedoras? You think fedoras have such a bad rep that they're never going to come back?
they'll come back. Everything comes back.
How soon?
Jinkos are back, right?
Yeah, but what's the timeline on a fedora coming back? I feel like that timeline's much longer because fedora's just
15 years? 20?
Yeah.
15, 20?
yeah. Because you're gonna need
When was it last in? Mystery and with like pickup artists
no
and
like
stuff?
Justin Timberlake.
That's the same era.
Yeah, Justin Timberlake, Neo, like these people were wearing fedora, and then it quickly became like an internet meme,
Right.
right?
I think the fedora was big back when like eagles were on every shirt.
Yes.
Like bedazzled eagles.
Yeah.
I remember I'd go to Zara and you Like, oh, this is a nice shirt. You couldn't get a nice shirt without a giant eagle being on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I love eagles, don't get me wrong. I don't need it on my shirt.
Oh, come on, we're doing vocal runs.
Whoa.
Do you realize how unstoppable you'd be if you could sing? You can already dance.
I think about this every day.
Would you ever take vocal lessons?
For karaoke?
I'm gonna.
Really?
Yeah, only because I feel like the only thing keeping me from being the most famous comedian in the world is impressions. Like, imagine Trevor Noah, but he can't do any impressions. He would never leave South Africa.
Trevor Noah? He can do impressions?
He does 1,000 different voices.
Oh.
Think about Russell Peters if you couldn't do any impressions. Think about Eddie Murphy if you couldn't do any impressions.
Yeah.
What do you have there?
Well, that's more voices.
It's a cheat code, though. No, that's what I mean,
Character.
like voices and stuff, like
Yeah,
to do
yeah.
characters. Like, what a cheat code. Like, if I could go on Fallon and be like, oh yeah, he went on Fallon and he did Jimmy Fallon, he did the president, he did some other person, and then he did a couple like cool. That's all they want. And those are the types of clips that go viral.
Yeah. But
Like,
then,
you still have to have substance beyond that. But think about every clip you've seen of, like, Jamie Foxx, and how many of them were stand-up versus him just hanging out and doing an incredible impression of somebody.
Yeah. An incredible impression in a podcast or whatever.
Like going
Or
on
like
the
Howard
Breakfast
Stern.
Club and ripping with an impression. And then that has 20 million views, and then people come see you do stand-up. And imagine if you're good at stand-up, too. Like he is.
Impressions, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Can you do impressions? You do Aziz a little bit.
I can do Donald Trump a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Good Trump.
But I'm trying to learn more.
People love him.
Because I feel like if you can like already have, because we spend so much time just writing jokes, now it's just like adding cilantro to something. You know what I mean?
I need a lot of cilantro.
It's a little kick where you go, oh, we're already in fun zone.
Uh-huh.
But then they go like, oh, right? That's why people who do impressions and voices and stuff, they can unlock people who don't even like comedy.
That's right.
Like, imagine all the times you've done shows where you go, oh, 50% of this couple wanted to be at the show and the other 50% didn't.
For sure.
And then the times where people who do impressions and stuff unlock that other half.
Also-
Because they go, okay, this is undeniable.
People love impressions so much, they'll lose their mind over a mediocre impression.
100%. But imagine if you had great jokes, like you have great jokes, and then you could just be like,
Here's this.
here's this. They'll be like, oh my God. This is crazy.
They go, take my money.
Take my money, dude. Plus, we already have the physicality of doing like act outs and stuff. It's literally the last thing left in the entertainment repertoire.
I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna Jabberwocky it.
You can already do stand up at a high level. You already dance at a high level. You are very physical. You can do that act outs at a high level. All we have left.
Impressions and singing.
All you have left. Well, the thing is, if you learn how to do impressions, you'll be a better singer because you're basically learning how to control your voice. Which is why a lot of singers can do incredible impressions, like Ariana Grande or whatever. They can do it because they know
Their
the pitch.
singing impressions are crazy.
Yeah.
You know what's always funny? We have friends who do amazing impressions of just our other friends and not celebrities.
And you can't make money
yeah,
off that.
Yeah. Like, do you know Dale Thompson? It's a spot-on impression.
Although, that would be really funny in a video if someone did, and then they
Show
intercut
them?
footage of him. Like, you guys don't know him? I'm telling you. I'm nailing it right
If he
now.
gets famous,
Yeah.
you guys,
If he gets famous, I'm going to get famous.
I'm gonna make a lot of money. Yeah, I'm waiting on him to get famous. Here, you have some in your beard.
Here,
Yeah. It's off. It's like
Damn.
1 grain of rice.
it's always one grain of
That's
rice.
the best case scenario. No
Best.
smearing. It just fucking cleanly bounced on.
This is why beard oil is important.
Mhm.
Because if you got a super dry beard, it's getting in there.
Whoa! I just saw it in practice. I had no idea
So
that beard oils is important.
now there's like a difference. There's like a...
It's like oil and water.
Yes. Yeah. hmm What's the next trip you're going to do?
I don't know. I mean, right now I'm just sort of like touring. Is that kind of like a trip or no? No?
Like a proper vacation. Because if that's true, then you're having the worst vacation of all time.
You're saying. I
You're
was gonna
saying
say a city.
people don't
but,
take PTO
yeah.
and go to New Jersey. It's like, no, New Jersey's fine. It's not a vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have
I mean,
to-
some cities do qualify. Like La Jolla,
Well,
that
it's great.
felt
Beautiful.
like a vacation to me.
Yeah.
Like walking on the beach and like hanging out. That was actually like a vacation. I can't believe I was walking around and be like, I can't believe people live there.
They made it.
Like, there's some cities where, like, as a person who enjoys being a night owl, there's some cities where I'd be like, no, I would
You're like, I'll go to bed at 8 for this.
100% to wake up for the fucking, to wake up for a sunrise and a sunset. I mean, 100%.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I'm thinking about going to Asia, like Vietnam
Whoa.
and Japan and Korea.
That's awesome.
I think I want to do that.
I want to do Japan and Australia.
Oh, my friend's in Australia now. He loves it. But it's so far, though. It's such a
I
long
know.
flight. To me, I look at a place like Australia and go, you're going to go there for stand-up anyway.
Yeah, I want to double up. Do a show that like kind of pays for it or whatever.
Yeah, that is so doable. I'm talking about a place like, I'm not going to be asked to do stand-up comedy in Vietnam unless I get these impressions going.
Yeah.
Unless I
you guys
figure out
know
the-
your lead.
How we doing?
So
Good,
good, bro.
good.
Thank you.
Perfect. More tea?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, all right.
When would you go?
Vietnam would be fun. I would go. I would have to Google. Ideally, for me, the only time period I have off is like Christmas time. The tricky thing is, hopefully, I won't have that time open because we'll be shooting the show.
Oh, yeah.
Because we usually shoot the show in winter time. But yeah, anytime I've gone like on a big trip, like Africa or India, whatever, it's always been like around that time, like Christmassy, New Year's. Because then I don't have to worry in my back of my head, like, oh my God, you just got a call. There's like a self-tape, do it, whatever. You know what I mean? Thank you, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, oh,
It's off.
yeah. I'm not going to get a call being like, they wrote you back into shrinking. You have to be here tomorrow, or do you want to not do it? Because I don't want that guilt.
Yeah.
So yeah, and also I feel like that part of the world, I would rather go when it's a little bit colder than when it's hot. Like, I don't know if I want to be in Vietnam when it's fucking summertime. Like, that sounds like it's... Like, I went to India once in the summer and once in the winter, and winter's way better. Just because, like, in the summertime, you're like... It's already... There's so many people, and then you're sweating everywhere. Like, you just... But for me, just throwing on a jacket is much better.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Although I do like a beach. To me, a vacation is not complete. Like, the last time I went to India, we went India, and then I was like, we have to go to a beach. And then there were cheap tickets to, like, Thailand.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, we'll do Bangkok, and then, you know, and then just hang out at a beach and then go home. Because I love to snorkel. I'm a big snorkel guy. Are you a snorkel guy?
I like it. I don't think the snorkel, but when I'm there,
Oh, snorkeling is the best.
I pointed at him.
As an engineer, I feel like snorkeling is ideal because unlike scuba diving, which requires
it's
so much
great.
effort, you don't need any lead time. You just show up, put the goggles on, get in the water, and you're seeing ostensibly the same stuff.
See a lot.
Like with scubaing, like you do see different shit because you're like 80 feet down, but also then you're thinking about what if something happened,
Yeah.
which I don't want to think about.
Don't want to get certified. There's a tank and all that.
I want the worst thing to happen is like, oh my God, water got in my little tube and I had
Right.
to like pop my head up.
Or a little
Not,
water
oh my God, you're running out of oxygen. You got to get rid of this tank because it's weighing you down and swim all the way up. That's too much pressure for me.
Yeah, I'm a fan of snorkeling.
Is anyone in your family like they like doing extreme things? Like they'll be like, oh, let's go skydiving or let's go crazy jet skiing or.
Thank God, no. I don't have that at all.
Yeah. You don't have that at all. I don't have it either. To me, my bungee jumping is doing stand-up.
Yeah,
If you think about it, that's bungee jumping.
I guess so.
But we've just gotten so desensitized, like
That
the
I
guy that sits next to you, that is glued to you when you jump out of a skydiving. That's what we are, basically.
Or we're the guy in the squirrel suit, just like going through the mountains. Like we need that.
Oh,
now.
right. Yeah. Yeah.
Just jumping out of a plane doesn't do it for us
Doesn't
anymore.
do it for it. We're Tom Cruise, essentially.
We need to have a GoPro on our head and then
Yep.
like.
Yeah, we're free soloing it. That's what it looks like to people.
Yeah.
My brother, when we went to Thailand, he was like, he's really into that stuff.
Like bungee jumping and skydiving.
Not that, but he's like always like, dude, let's get jet skis. And then he gets on a jet ski.
That's cool.
But the thing is, what he did on the jet ski was like, he was like, look how fast I can go on this jet ski. And he just kept going as fast as he could and then doing like these turns. And I'm like, dude, you're gonna fly off. And he's like, no, I'm not. And he kept doing it back and forth, back and forth. And then the last time he came and he did it and then he
Flew off?
flew off.
Is he okay?
It was fun, but it was just funny because he just like did it and he stopped and then he flew 30 feet off with us. And then I had to ride my jet ski to like contain the other jet ski because like he was trying to swim to it, but the waves, it's like you're never gonna close that distance, so you're just swimming with it. And then we went four-wheeling in like the mountains of Thailand. And so the guy gave us the whole lowdown of like the brake and the gas and whatever. And then my brother immediately hit too hard on the gas and just flipped off of the quad. And I was like, dude, you're gonna die. You're like 3 inches from falling off the
Yeah.
edge. But I think that's what happens when you have a corporate job. You're
Yeah,
like,
blow
I
off
need to
some
make up
steam.
for thrills.
Ah. Yeah, we get our thrills.
Yeah. Every day we're skydiving. But it is nice to sometimes have people like that around.
To push you.
Yeah. Because I feel like my default is kind of like my mom. My mom's default is to just say no to everything.
Yeah.
Even if it's, you know what I mean? Like it was my nephew's birthday. And we're like, should we get cake? My mom's like, no. And I go, what do you mean?
For a birthday even? Like a little
Yeah.
kid's birthday? Like,
She's like, I don't know. I was like, she doesn't allow herself to have fun. Like, we have to be like, no.
I don't think of things to do, really. I'm a great +1. My brother's a great planner. He'll look at everything, like if we're on vacation.
That's important to have.
You'll have an itinerary. And I'm like, cool. So I'm a great go with the flow, tag along. But I'm never like, let's do this, then we'll go here, then we'll do that. I'm so bad at that. But I'm the best +1 in the world.
You know what I'm really good at planning?
Eh.
When it's not for me. When it's like, oh, like this girl I was seeing came to LA. And I was like, I think it may be because we're children of immigrants. We don't think we should be having fun.
Oh, that's funny you say that. I remember when I was a kid, I told my dad, I'm gonna go see the movies with Brian or whatever, and he's like, didn't you see a movie earlier this week? he said, didn't you see a movie like 2 days ago? There is such a thing as too much fun for my dad.
Yeah, he's like, hey man, it's a slippery
For
slope.
real,
Soon
like-
you're gonna be seeing 3 movies a week.
Yeah, that's insanity. I remember I'd go to my white friend's house sometimes and they would have like 6 VHSs from Blockbuster Video.
Yeah. And you're like,
It blew my fucking mind. Like we would have one that we would rent every 2 weeks. We would get to
If
go,
that. Yeah,
or
yeah.
if that.
Yeah.
They would rent 6 at a time.
Yeah.
And I go, it felt so gluttonous.
Yeah. So I think when people visit, subconsciously I go, well, it isn't for me. So now I can like set up all these fun things. So then I'm like, oh, we should do this. We can go to these restaurants. We should check out this thing, whatever. And then at the end, I like you kind of realize like, oh shit, like I'm like having fun vicariously through them. They're like allowing you, because then you go, well, it's not me. It's not for me. It's for them. I'm just like going along.
You're reliving your childhood through them.
And this is why immigrant parents want you to have kids. Because you can watch, they'll be like, damn. They're like, we never even got to watch a movie. I'm living through my son. He sees 2 movies a week.
That'd be funny. You bring your parents over and then they go, they can wear shoes in the house.
That's too far.
No, even I would never do that.
Now we're crossing a line.
That's insanity.
Have you ever had people come into your house and go like, I don't want to take my shoes off?
That's like Donnie Brasco. Do they have a recorder in there?
I would kill them.
Like they're gonna have to beat the shit out of me. They go.
I would actually get it. I would actually tell someone, hey, no, you have to leave.
Would anybody do that? Would be so bold to come over to your house and say, I don't take my shoes off?
I remember one time my dad got in a full-blown argument with like a plumber.
Oh, because he wouldn't do it?
And my dad was like, sorry, dude. And the guy was like, it's like the first, well, we were in Arizona. It's probably the first time in his entire life he had been asked to take his shoes off.
I feel like my parents would let a plumber. I almost feel like that's an outlier.
No, my dad was just like,
he's hardcore?
my mom and my dad were like, this is
Banging around in the pipes.
But also think about what a plumber is tracking into your house.
Sure, but does he want to be barefoot in some shit if something goes down in your bathroom?
I actually think at the end of the day,
What if like
it was
you
an
could put
argument and they did let him in. Actually, no. After that, one time, my mom got booties from the hospital and kept him at the house for that reason.
Hey, that's nice.
Yeah.
You compromise.
So that guy did go in because we actually did need it. But my dad, I remember my dad being like, talking back and forth and then just relenting. And I remember my dad just like, first of all, my dad was seething at the fact that he couldn't fix it. And the fact that he had to pay a plumber was already eating at him.
Say my dad. My dad will try to fix everything. I pay a guy out the jump, you know?
I mean, sometimes I feel like I still feel a little bit bad. So I'll at least like watch a couple of YouTube tutorials and just see what the length of my abilities can reach me. Like, okay, if it's simply like, oh, I have to like buy a thing or unscrew a thing or flip a thing, I'll do that. I'll like go out of my way to do that. Like if the tank doesn't work, I'll stick my hand in there and do that. That's easy.
I've done the, yeah.
But when it's like something that's like, hey, we need like professional, whatever, I'm like, I'm like, fuck, I could ruin this more. So I'm just gonna bring that guy.
In my mind, I'm like, I'll just do a few more shows. I'll just do what I'm good at.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I'll do that gig I didn't want to do.
Isn't that funny? Sometimes you do shows and you're thinking about like, I remember when I first started performing at colleges, I was like, oh, this is rent.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd be like, oh, I did the whole year's worth of rent now. Now I'm just like in the bonus. Now I'm in food.
I can eat now.
Now I can eat now. Fun. Yeah, I can't imagine. Like, I have friends who have like, with kids and stuff, they're like, damn, I got to spend, like if you had a kid and you're like, I need to come up with $120,000 for this kid to go to a college.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that kind of stress.
Well, hopefully AI will take away those jobs and you don't have to. Problem solved.
AI is taking away kids.
Taking away kids. Or the need for college.
Raise this computer.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Yeah. Like, when's the last time, I was reading this thing the other day where it was about, like, because we were talking about fixing things, about how the idea of, like, corporate America and, like, extreme capitalism breeds on, like, individualism.
Yes.
Which is why nobody talks to their neighbors anymore.
Yeah.
And us not talking to our neighbors actually helps capitalism. Because think about it, like,
I've heard this.
If your neighbor had a lawnmower, like, imagine if everybody borrowed that one lawnmower and they chipped in and bought it, versus a corporation would want you each to buy a lawnmower, right? Because then that's 10 lawnmowers versus just one that we're all...
Well,
that's why they hate libraries. They're like, why would you want to have a library? Anything that's, like, communal, they're like, how do we find... That's why, like, super right-wing people are always trying to end, like, they want to end city buses, they want to end public transportation, they want to end public schools, they want to end libraries, because they're like, I can't make money off of this. They're like, charter schools, we can at least invest in that. That's like something you can invest in.
Right.
Private prisons, we can invest in that. Like, we can make money off of this.
Even like kids hockey now.
Kids hockey.
You can't tape the game. You have to get Hockey Plus.
Yeah.
To watch 12-year-olds play hockey. You know what I mean?
What are we doing here? So, like, I was thinking about that, like maybe that's the most radical thing you can do. Talk to your neighbors.
Bro, you changed my mind.
Like, if I
come on the show.
If I talk,
I was wrong. Here's my spots for the week.
Like, I have a neighbor that's like where my living room is. I share a wall, and the apartment was designed in a way, unfortunately for him, where my kitchen table is, my dinner table, where I talk to people and stuff, is where his like headboard of his bedroom is.
Oh, that's so funny.
So sometimes when I'm like watching TV or like talking loud at like
He's trying to sleep.
12:30 p.m.
Yeah.
he like hits the wall. And I just feel bad about it.
Right.
But then I felt like, I'm like, damn, I should have said something a long time ago. I should have like made peace.
Hey, this is.
And be like,
let
here,
me
take my
know.
number, just text me
Yeah,
if I'm being
yeah,
annoying.
yeah.
But now I feel like it's
still
been
can.
so long since I,
You can.
yeah,
Look, if you could do this, you could do that.
okay. I should invite him to the Comedy Store?
I mean, I know.
I would never do that, by the way.
That's your like
I
one
would
size
never-
fits all solution.
Yeah, I would never do that. I would
Yeah,
never do
yeah.
that. I go to court and I go, Your Honor, come to the Comedy Store.
Your Honor. I'm sorry I hit that man. But come to the Comedy Store.
How about
sometime.
2 tickets to the Comedy
I'll
Store?
get you drinks. That's on you. That's two. You have to buy 2 drinks.
I will
But I'll
cover
get
your
you-
tickets.
I'll cover your room.
We could do karaoke at the Saddle Ranch
We'll go to the
afterwards.
Saddle Ranch after. I met a guy. He might be able to comp us some bread.
Your Honor, this guy might be able to push us up on the list on the karaoke.
Yeah. If you want to ride the bull, he could also. You have to sign a waiver, obviously, in case you snap.
Yeah,
your neck.
full health waiver.
I
yes,
need to tell you.
I
You're
need
you're
to,
in the
you know that.
legal
You know that.
system. But, you can
But
go
yeah,
for
I
it.
should probably make penance with that guy and be like, hey man. But also part of my problem is like, I love that nobody knows who I am.
I like that too.
Because there's literally a Deli Boys billboard
That's so cool.
on Overland, which is like,
And no one says.
no. Like it's baffling to me that my landlord has not seen any of the billboard. But that's the power of racism. That's how you use it to your benefit. Like if my,
Hey, I think
can I get a
this whole-
box, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I feel like if my landlord knew I was on a TV show, she
Your
would-
rent goes up.
Immediately would go up by at least $600, and I would have no argument. Because she'd be like, "You're on a billboard. You're on a TV show," and I'd be like, "Damn,
Right.
thank you." You know what I mean?
I'm okay. I'm alright. Yeah. Thank you.
I have no argument.
You go. Well, it takes a long time to cycle through the one on Sunset. It's not on all the time. I have to share it with that new
Yeah.
Handmaid's Tale prequel.
Yeah, I gotta share it with Chase Infinity, dude. Come on.
Chase Infinity sounds like a credit card.
Yeah, you get it after the Freedom card. You get enough
Yeah.
points.
Who's in this movie? Chase Infinity, Platinum Reserve.
American Express,
American
yeah.
Express.
The Centurion Lounge actually did the soundtrack.
Centurion Lounge. All right. I wonder if this is still recording.
Is
or
it still
not.
recording?
I don't know. We'll see.
How do you know? Why doesn't it like have a
I
light?
think I messed up where I turned the light off. Like normally there is a light that shows you that it's recording, but I might have turned that setting off.
I would totally do this again with you, by the way. This is so
Thanks,
fun.
man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm already eating anyways. This is such a
Yeah.
low footprint way to fly on the wallet.
Low footprint.
Because I think there was 2 hours something on the card when we went there. I wonder how long it's been. So I just hope it hasn't gone out. How long has it been? Less?
Maybe just now. It's only 1.
When did we start?
Oh no, sorry, it's 2 now.
Oh wait, we.
No, sorry, it's 1. It's 1. My time was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah,
'Cause we
we
got
went over there
there-
at midnight.
Okay.
Remember, because they were like 11:30. The kitchen closes, so it's only been at most an hour and a half.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So she's the only one who like leveled up from American Idol, huh?
Kelly Clarkson?
Yeah. Who else?
Um,
She's the only success story out of 17 seasons or however many. Good for Simon Cowell. So Simon
well, because
Cowell
the
and her.
problem with a show like that is you're not just looking at people who are good songwriters and whatever. You need to have a sob story. That's why a lot of those people don't ever really turn
Did
it in.
Kelly have a sob story? I don't even know
Probably.
what her sob story is.
It's probably like, I'm a kid that grew up in a rural town and I had no opportunities other than American Idol, and you know what I mean? And they probably knew from the beginning, they're like, it's Kelly.
I almost feel like they show American Idol sob stories to third world country kids, and they're like, "What's the big deal?" Like this is.
You couldn't sing?
Yeah. That's it. You didn't like your job.
You didn't have to walk 80 miles to get water from
Right.
the well?
Water didn't kill your family.
That's why I feel like the Olympic stories are always better, because it's always like, oh, like the marathon runner from whatever who didn't have shoes. It's like those stories are so much better. But I think that there should be a show that's like
That'd be funny. Like Nike wants to give him a contract, and he's like, "No, I don't do shoes."
Nah.
Still.
barefoot. That's it.
But you'll make billions of dollars. Nah,
Nah.
I do
Not
barefoot.
into it. Not into it. Mostly in the barefoot.
That would be so punk rock.
Actually
Just
would.
a runner who wears no shoes, and even though they get crazy millions of dollars, they still choose not to.
That actually would be pretty cool. Yeah, but then they could do like outfits. Like, okay, we're gonna spend all of our money on like sunglasses, headbands, and like tank tops and shorts.
They'd figure out an angle.
100%. 100%. Oh, what'd you think about the NBA Finals? Did you watch it?
Yeah, it's
So
great.
good.
I loved it.
You know, I was in New York for some of the games.
Whoa! What was
New
it
York
like?
was because we were doing press in New York. I was so mad. I mean, obviously, I love performing at La Jolla, but I was so mad that it overlapped with the
Oh, you just
last
wanna
game.
stay out there.
Because I was like, I would have paid
you were
out of my
there?
own pocket because I was there for 2 games and we were outside. The weather was nice too. It was like the perfect storm. It was like weather was nice, everybody was outside, and every single screen was playing the game. People were projecting it
I
on
saw
like
those
walls.
videos. Yeah, on the buildings.
Every borough was playing it. Like those, even when they weren't having like proper watch parties by MSG, Zoran, the mayor, was like, they have like these electronic screens that tell you like the bus times and the train. He put the game on that.
Whoa!
So like, imagine like at a bus stop and they're playing the game.
What's the legality of that? Do they have to pay money to broadcast
No,
NBA?
because I think it's like ABC, so it's like broadcast anyway.
Ah.
So everywhere in the city, 7 million people were 1 block away from watching the game. So when it was happening, it was like the most amazing. I've never felt this in my life, where it felt like the whole city was just like all in tune with one thing, and they're all excited about the same thing. Like nothing was happening in the city except the games. But I think he was probably part of that, of like,
Like, I wanna
because
play my boys.
he took less money, so he probably had more of a say in like, hey, you guys want to build a championship contender team? Get people that I can work with here.
It's almost like Armageddon. Like I'm forming the crew.
Yeah.
Bring them
You
back.
want to take down
You know,
this
I got-
asteroid? We gotta fucking do it right.
He's like, I need my crew. If I'm gonna win the finals, I'm gonna need to do it right. I need to know my guys.
All right, I parked down the street.
You're this way?
I parked that way. Yeah.
Why? How come you're not at the?
I was hanging out with my brother, so I dropped him off, and then I was like, oh, this is easy. And I wanted to kind of walk.
All right,
so I haven't
you
been
gonna walk this
walking.
way?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk that
All
way.
right, give me
Dude.
the mic. It was nice hanging.
Yeah,
Thanks
yeah.
for doing this.
This is so great. Come on,
Joe, whoa!
Late night for the boys.
You know us.
Boston was
You
closed.
know us. We're out here getting in. They really do.
All right.
It's good to see you, man. How did you go?
Nah, I just was
Hanging?
out.
How was that? Was it fun?
Like, kind of chill or whatever.
It's Tuesday. It was surprising.